there is this invisible umbilical cord connection between oneself and the universe. So, and this connection stays active or exists until the last day of your life on earth. Once this connection between your body and the universe through this umbilical cord, which can be seen as a thread or a string connection between oneself and the universe, gets disconnected, then your body remains on the earth and the soul or the life it gets into the universe. And your life and soul become part of the universe. So, in order to understand this concept easily or in a layman's term, so we can assume that your body on the earth is like a kite, and this umbilical cord can be considered as a string attached to that kite. That is an umbilical cord connection to your body. Which is a string to the kite, and the person who is driving or steering or playing with the kite or flying this kite is the universe or the galaxy or the constellation or the symbols of constellations. Or these stars and the planets, and they have full control on your actions, reactions, your past, present and future. Hence, you are connected in a way, and you are playing their way. The intention and the message that I wanted to share with you is that you can take control of your kite through this string, and you can play the play, or you can steer the kite. So once you know how to take control of your kite through the string, then the life becomes immortal. Why is it so important to understand the importance of controlling your kite through the connection of thread? That is important and useful because who you think and what you think you are is not who you are and what you are. Who you are and what you are driven by the conscious and subconscious part of your mind. The consciousness is owned by the outsider, that is your surroundings, and the unconsciousness is owned by the karmic life. If you think you are tall, fair, and other aspects of your physical and other parameters that describes your physical aspects of your life is not really who you are, and that is not your strength. That is not just your strength. And don't indulge and get lost deep into who you think you are physically or psychologically. What you need to understand about yourself is primarily on who you are and what you are, and what is your intentions, purpose behind your life birth. And knowing this is so important for you to come out of this reincarnation, which is the death and birth life cycle. Once you know who you are purposefully, you can exit this reincarnation by living the state of thoughtless state, which can be achieved after fulfilling all your desires through dharma marga. And that is following the dharma marga and obtaining artha, fulfilling all your kama and attaining moksha. For those who want to understand more about this connection, you can Imagine that as an umbilical cord connection between your mother and yourself at the time of your birth. The way you were connected at the time of your creation through this umbilical cord between you and your mother is the same way. That's the exact same way, just that it is not visible. There is this connection between yourself and the universe. So the physical connection between yourself and your mother is a umbilical cord, and then you can, whereas after that there is this umbilical cord connection between yourself and the universe, which is your mother. Which stays active and connected until the last day of your life. Once this thread is disconnected, your life ends there. And this disconnection between yourself and the universe will not happen after your physical death or psychological death. That is, if you think that the string or the thread gets disconnected after you die, then that is not the case. The string or the thread can change from one kite to another kite, that is from one body. So the universe gives you the multiple chances for you to attain liberation. So for some, you can attain the liberation using just one body. For some, it takes multiple bodies to attain liberation. So this thread remains active or it doesn't get disconnected until it gets what it wants. So once you are dead physically, your body is replaced by another body, and the existing string is reused and gets attached to another body. So that is how your past karma is transferred from one body to another body. So you just carry all the good deeds and the bad deeds from the past life through this string, the invisible string. So it is high time for you to understand the importance of this. So If you die partially, by partially I mean if you die partially, the death only happens to your body. And that is an end to the body. But if you die totally, there is an end to the body as well as the psychological aspects of your life, and an end to your life cycle. This end to the life cycle leads to the immortality of your life. Now, how to die partially? And how to die totally? How to die partially is something that we have expertise on how to die partially. The partial death, that is the death to your body, just the body, will happen when you are a bad karmic. That is, when you do bad deeds, or when you carry the bad deeds, that is through crime. Crime can be illustrated or explained or expressed in multiple ways. And there is a frequency of bad deeds. So these bad deeds or crimes that gives end just to your body, not to your life, not to your life cycle is, and those crimes are committing suicide, murdering someone, or if you do any sinful act, if you cheat someone, if you are into prostitution, and etc. All this can result in partial death, which never helps you to come out of reincarnation and or birth and death life cycle. So this sinful act, bad deeds or bad karma comes back to you with higher frequency, with higher intensity. This hits back to you with higher intensity and higher frequency. So you have to be mindful that your actions and reactions doesn't harm, injure or affects another body, any other living body in this universe. Anyone who is hurt because of you can have adverse effect on oneself in the coming days. Those effects can occur on your current body or your current life, or it can be postponed with higher frequency, with higher disaster, self-disaster that can happen to yourself through your or by your present life's actions and reactions, or past life's actions and reactions. Just to reiterate, the good deeds comes back to you with higher intensity and higher frequency to your next life, which can lead you to happy, prosperous and freedom of life. Whereas the bad deeds or bad karma that you are carrying, or the bad actions and reactions that you are doing on your current birth, gets carried to your next life, which can have or comes back to you with higher intensity and higher frequency, that can result in poverty, suffering, and misery. In the coming days, I will share with you in more detail about what is partial death and what is complete death, and what are all its implications on your life.